flowers and gifts starting at $29.99. You can always tweet the show at Sedano ESPN. That's SEDANO ESPN. And of course, you can tweet our man Michael Collins at ESPN Caddy. That's CADDIE. Michael is great. He'll be on First Take, I think, tomorrow. And he'll be on Wednesday as well. So make sure you check him out as Stephen A. and Skip have the week off. I think I'm going to be on that show Wednesday and Thursday. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about. It's going to be a lot of, my guess is going to be NBA, and there'll be some golf, and whenever NFL news pops up, and probably some Diddy at this point. How big is this story? This Diddy story is ridiculously popular all of a sudden. It is the number 2 thing trending in the United States on Twitter right now. Just Diddy. Brooks, have you ever, I met your dad. He's pretty mild-mannered.
Yeah, unless you get him on a golf course.
Okay, that's fine. But I don't feel like he was like the dad that got involved. And again, we don't have all the details here, but got involved with you as an athlete. Like, got into it with coaches. Like, I grew up with a lot of kids whose dads really, really over the top invested in what their kids were doing as children in athletics, almost to very unhealthy like proportions. Like, did you deal with that? Like, you didn't deal with that with your dad.
Never. I actually heard my dad yell once at a sporting event. My little brother was playing baseball, and he stole second base and got up and started to brush the dirt off of his pants. He just stood up in the stands and yelled at him that he's not supposed to brush off the dirt, thought he was second base. It wasn't like malicious. It was just really funny. I mean, my dad was the coach that took out our good players, and I will include myself in that. Whenever we were winning by a lot, like he's the sportsmanship, he's the let everybody play guy, like it or not. I mean, that's just who he was.
My dad was really brutal, especially with my brother. My brother used to pitch. He was a left-handed pitcher. And they would play like league games, like city league games. My brother used to hate it because my dad would come out of the games and he would call small strike zone ever for my brother. The other pitcher, the strike zone was like, remember Eric Greger, rest in peace, you know, the Lamont Hernandez at the Braves game, the famous one in 1997 where the strike zone was just kind of everywhere. It was basically whatever you wanted to do. And that was my dad for all the other pitchers. But if my brother was pitching, all of a sudden it was the size, the strike zone was the size of a golf ball. So, my brother would get really mad. Like, he'd paint the corners, my dad would be like, what? And my brother would just throw his hands up, are you serious? He just got so fed up one time that he was like, he told his coach, take me out of here, my friend. This is the worst news.
That's when you tell the catcher not to catch this one because you're going to throw as hard as you can.
It was nuts. But yeah, Diddy hitting the assistant strength coach or whatever, Sal Alosi, who, yes, if you think that name sounds familiar, he's the guy who was on the Jets strength and conditioning staff who tripped one of the Dolphins on special teams a couple of years ago. So, yeah, maybe he deserved it. We don't know. We gotta hear both sides, right? Like, that's the way we have to work on this. But you still should grab a paddle ball and try to hit the guy with it. Like, that's just not a good look for Diddy. First of all, if you're Diddy, you have way more to lose than UCLA, and specifically Sal Alosi. So I think at this point, I think it is your son who is absolutely being yelled at. That's probably going to happen online, especially with my brother. Not good moment, getting yelled at. So I think that's the way to go about things. But it's going to happen. Now, Chamorro released a statement. It says, quote, I'm thankful that our staff showed the market professionalism in handling the situation. This is an unfortunate incident for all parties involved. While UCPD continues to review this matter, we will let the legal process run its course and refrain from further comment at this time. So basically, Diddy is at UCLA jail, at the campus jail, right now as we speak, because he attacked the strength and conditioning coach with a kettlebell weight.
Who do you think is in there with him?
I don't know. Like, it's funny because I had a friend when we were kids that went to Mickey jail, and it's funny because now I work for Disney, but when we were kids, I don't remember when this was. Like, I wasn't there, but I remember being told the story by my other buddy who was there. So my 3 friends were at Disney World, and they were like freshmen or sophomores in high school. They were kleptomaniacs, basically. So I think they stole a keychain from one of the shops. And my buddy, his name is Mario. And if he's listening out there, he's probably just mortified as I speak. That's why I won't give his last name. But just Mario.